Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Smart Poker YouTube channel and an early edition of Humpdazed, number 131. We're a day early and obvious reasons. As always, I'm here with my wife, Crispy Wannabe.
Cheers, everybody. And we're just an hour off, really. So technically here in our corner of the world, we will be in a hump day version halfway through.
Yeah.
So
there's the link if anyone wants to join. And I see some normal faces in the crowd there. Cheers, everybody.
Look, we didn't kill our plants.
Yeah, hopefully
Don't they look so much better? Happy New Year, everybody. It's great to see all of you. And, Smart and I are finally excited about what's going on in our tent. We got the party hat going on because it did look touch and go for those plants. Y'all been following along and hanging out with us. You know, the trials and tribulations we've had with this grow, not knowing if it's our nutrients and water. We still don't know. We've changed a couple things and things look great now. But as we start new seeds, which we're going to do today in the new year, we're just gonna go in. We're excited, but we're gonna go in with caution because we're not sure still. So
we'll see. Eventually
but we're so excited. Look at these plants. I'm excited. Hey, seed person. Happy New Year, buddy.
Happy New Year, y'all. How are y'all doing?
Oh, we're doing great. We're doing great. I'm feeling so much better.
Thanks to your cookies.
Yes.
Oh, good.
So much. They're such great medicine, and they taste great.
Good.
You actually make a nice product where I'm having a great snack and I'm getting high. Like, I couldn't ask for just such a better gift. Thank you so much, seed person. You are awesome. And we have OK Jace joining us. Cheers, buddy.
What's happening, fellas? Ladies and gentlemen,
all day.
Oh yeah, I've been cutting it up, ready to get this party started.
There's a couple other shows having parties too right now, so we'll probably be somewhat limited, but I wanted to come on and hang out with my friends, ring in the new year, drop some seeds, smoke with my wife, eat a cookie, think back on all the stuff that I'm grateful for. I had some tough times this year, some good times, and I'm really optimistic about the new year, as I've always,
Yeah, I'm excited too. It's been a good, last year was, last year, whatever. That was a better year. The year before that was terrible for me. I had the house flood and the job shit that fell out. And so basically this last year was just kind of getting back on track. And I finally caught back up to where I was before all that crap had happened. So I feel like I'm getting back on track. So, yeah, it feels good. It feels nice to be back on track and looking forward to a good year.
Yeah, me too. With all the problems Smart and I have had in our tent in 2024, I know that 2025 is going to be better. I'm excited about it. And I have the plants in our tent, the ones on the screen. They make me feel like, wow, you really pulled through whatever was going on, and we'll get a harvest out of this and hopefully be done with all of our problems.
Them seed person seeds right there, especially the ones in the front, are yours.
Yeah, there's platinum and crossed with the green crack, and then the green crack were grown too, which is awesome.
They're busting too. Look at them, looking good.
Yeah, they're doing a lot better.
It took them a month of Sundays to come around, but yeah, I mean, I don't want to be negative tonight, but that's not a successful grow right there. It took way too long to get them where they're at, man. But we're gonna get a harvest, a nice harvest. It's just taking way longer than it should. You know how it goes when you have problems, but I'm happy to see what we're seeing now. They actually need cleaned up a little bit. There's XYZ. He got his heat mat. Jace got his heat mat.
Cheers, buddy. It's exciting.
Cheers. Oh, we need some light in this tent.
There comes Berkshire Bud. Cheers, Bert.
Cheers, Bert.
Hey, cheers.
Hey, Bert.
Get my camera set up. How's everyone doing?
Good. Did you get a haircut?
Yeah, I buzzed it. I
Nice.
was tired of the shaggy look. I let it grow. I let my beard and hair grow long and white in December, so I look like Santa Claus. And then around New Year's, I buzz it off.
Well, dang, man, we got the same look going on there then.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Got the low maintenance haircut.
Exactly.
The no maintenance. The no maintenance haircut.
Well, you know, once
Lost you, Bert.
We lost you.
Oh, your sound.
Your sound.
That went bye-bye.
Maybe your headphones went dead, Bert.
Or you
I
hit
got the
mute.
same
Oh, it's not
pair.
muted.
Yeah, he's not muted. I think they joined another party. I don't even think he hears us.
Can you hear us, XY? Or I mean, Berkshire.
Nope.
We
That's
can't
pretty
hear
funny,
you.
though. Look at that smile, though. He's such a genuine person. What a wonderful member of the community.
Oh, Bert's a great guy.
Oh, and I got to do a public service announcement.
I just want to throw in there real quick that Smot is rocking that same look with the beard and the buzzed up hair, the high and tight.
You know what my dad always says? God only made a few good heads, and on the rest of them he put hair.
And my grandpa said, if you can pinch it between your fingers, it's too long. And if I could show myself, I would be showing y'all the same buzzed look there.
Isn't that something? We don't see each other, but we all have the same cut.
See, person, you got the buzz look, man. I just knew you had dreads going. I just knew you had some dreads.
Not on my head, bro.
Oh, got the coffee brewed up. I'm excited. We got 2 joints here that are buds that we had in 2023, which is the last joint of our Ghost Train Haze and the last joint of our Gorilla Cookies. And oh man, they're not as great as they once was. I can tell you that.
They're a little bit harsher.
Yeah, they're a little bit harsher. Still got a good smell, good flavor, but it just seems like the smoke's like super.
Yeah, choking.
It cuts through your lungs, you know.
Berkshire, you're back.
Can you hear us now, Bert?
Sweet.
I don't think so. I texted him on Skype, telling him his audio's busted.
It's been a tough year for technical difficulties, huh?
Oh, we're going big time now. He can probably hear us now.
Can you hear us now, Bert? He still can't hear us.
Testing 1 2.
He's probably thinking, "Damn, this smoke got a lot of dead air."
Yeah.
I'm back. Hey, that was weird. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then I finally realized that my new AirPods ran out of batteries.
Oh.
And I'm sitting here like I can't hear anything.
You had a nice smile on your face, so we were enjoying it.
Yeah. We're like, Bert's happy, man. I haven't even eaten dinner. I'm still freaking cooking. What's wrong with me?
Oh, man.
What are you making, man?
I'm making smoked pork chops.
Well, that sounds great.
But my smoker had a flame out, which it does from time to time. So I had to let it cool down. I had to empty the fire pit out of it because I forgot to clean it out before I started. So, oops.
Choked you out.
It happens.
Mm-hmm. Too much ash in the can, as they say.
No airflow.
Yep.
It's like losing porosity in your cocoa.
Damn straight.
had to clean my stovepipe, my stovepipe between my wood stove and the chimney today. Take the whole thing apart and bring it outside and dump all the stuff and brush all the creosote out.
Yeah.
Messy
Once a year,
job.
man.
Yeah, exactly. Got to get it done.
I think ours is like 8 foot long. We got about a solo cup full out of it after about a year's worth of burning, which I was pretty happy with. Because we had a few slabs that weren't the greatest woods, you know.
Yeah, we got a little bit more out of that because ours is probably about 8 feet long, but it goes up the wall, makes almost a 90-degree angle, and then another 90-degree angle, and then goes in. So it's got like 3 or 4 90-degree angles.
Yeah. It
so
just
that
collects
slows
right
it down.
there.
Exactly.
You know?
Right before every angle, it just like collects creosote. So
we can always tell if you close I don't know if you have a swing flue, but when you swing the flue, you can hear it scraping, you know, because there's a very tight tolerance between the pipe and the turn of the flue. And
I take the handle of a screwdriver and just gently knock on it, and if it goes clang, 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 it's clean.
You're good.
If it goes thud, 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 it's got creosote on it.
Yeah. I got a sounding hammer too. It's just a little tapper. I use there's a bottom. We have a coal and wood burner, so it has a pretty big grate system in it. And the handle on the bottom come off years ago, and so it's just a big chunk of metal. And I do the same thing with that, Burke. I tap it all the way up from the chimney all the way down to the box, and that's pretty cool, man. This is the time of year when you need that, you know?
Well, actually, today in our corner of the world, it was very nice. It was like 52 degrees.
Yeah.
We saw lightning and heard thunder. So that's crazy for like the last day of December around here. For me, anyway. But
it should be snowing. I left the hot weather out there. I'm sorry. I didn't take it back home.
We got somebody trying to come into the show. I don't think I've ever seen them before. Never seen that name.
Yeah, we're not sure. Yeah, we're apprehensive.
Is that guy from Sweden?
Yeah, it says Pepe Le Pew's cousin, but there's just a brick wall there. I don't see no plants or anything that I recognize. So I'm going to have to take the risk of being a jerk host and let him sit back there for a little bit until I have a sixth sense.
Until you feel like you don't care.
Yeah, I mean, what can I do, man? Well, I wanted to go over the strains we're going to drop. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited.
Let's do that.
Let's go. We can go in order. Seed Person 1 doesn't have his. You guys have to excuse me if I mess up the orders and shit. People leave, come back, it changes them. But Seed Person doesn't have his camera on, so I don't know if he wants to go first or not.
I'm actually in the garage right now. I won't be downstairs for another half an hour or so.
Okay, cool. So we'll go with because real quick. I'm sorry, Jace will be up next because he was the next one in. But like Pepe Le Pew's cousin, that could be someone that we know having a good time, messing around, putting that as their handle. Like you know how people like he changed his from Fertigate responsibly, and you know everybody's putting Happy New Year. I thought maybe it was somebody, but I'm starting to think it's not. And that's all right. Jace, you want to tell us what you're dropping, or you were trying to wait? So we don't have many people here, so if you want to wait, you can.
Yeah, I can go over this. I got my list right here, actually. You guys can see that or not. But
yes,
so the first, so I've got I've got 6 strains I'm doing here. So actually, that first one, that Queen of the South, Emily there, Anything Grows. I was just talking to her about that. That's got that orange. It's almost like a sour orange kind of. They have different phenols for this. That's by Relentless Genetics out of Colorado. That's my favorite strain. That's that one I was telling you guys about on Instagram, where I luckily got a couple seeds off of it. So I'm hoping they're females. So fingers crossed on that one. And then I got Gelato 41 by Atlas Seeds. I like this little chart that you get this Canakin here. It really helps you keep track of your seeds.
Yeah.
But So I got Gelato 41 by Atlas. That's feminized. And Peyote Forum by Seedsman. That was a freebie I had given to me. And then I got Biscotti Gelato Humboldt Icenai there with Amy Wine Cheese. I wish he was here right now. And Goth Girl by Steve Person. So that's my lineup.
Look at you. You got your dry erase board there with your nutrient lineup. And I like how you do your zeros.
Yeah, with the line in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't
Is that an O or a 0?
The
These
only
are true
way.
numbers.
You gotta put the line through the 0. Absolutely.
How about your sevens?
Right, I'm
Do you
with
do
you.
your sevens like that as well?
No, my 7s, I don't cross my 7s because
See, I cross my sevens, don't do my zeros.
I don't cross my 7s because my 1s don't have an upstroke on them.
Okay.
If you make your 1s like with an upstroke, then
Yeah.
you need to cross your 7s because otherwise your 1s and your 7s look too much alike.
Proper grow room etiquette here.
Damn
Or
straight,
you put a
Timmy.
base on the 1. That's what I do. I write a 1 with a base on it.
Yeah, I just write. For me, a 1 is a straight line.
But if I draw a 1 like I got on there, I'll do the swoop, the loop on the 2, so I don't confuse those either.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to see that. I want to make sure everybody got this. Our friend Anything Grows is looking for anyone with orange terps in their pocket. Please keep me in mind. She says that she found the ODH. Why is that not ringing a bell?
ODH? No, I don't know.
I don't know.
ODH.
Orange Dream Haze.
Orange Dream Haze.
Thank you.
I'm not
Sorry, I had a
familiar with that.
mouthful of chicken when I said that.
Thank you, Cookie Monster.
Yeah, it's not like that. He's trying to say it was chicken. That's he got a brownie and a cookie smashed together. It's a chip witch over there. But anyhow, she put, I found the ODH to be helpful in easing the nausea and muscle cramps. Not sure if it's just that plant or if it's the orange that was so vibrant, but I'm willing to try. So I guess the reason I asked was the orange a flavor or was the orange a color in the plant? Maybe it's kind of obvious, but I at first thought of orange flavoring.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking too.
Or the
Yeah.
orange perps.
Orange.
I think she
perps.
said.
Shit.
I might be. I'm feeling
Maybe
pretty
they go
high
hand in hand.
right now, and I may have just made that conclusion in my own head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, you're all good,
If I
Christy.
do, I apologize.
You're all good, man. It's New Year's.
Yeah, I thought, why not? Having a seed person cookie. I only ate half because they pack a punch.
I bet they do. But
They're
they're a
really
good
good.
pain reliever as well. I gotta say,
I've
helped me
eaten,
out a lot. I don't have to eat Tylenol.
we've
There
eaten
you go.
seed person's cookies and whatnot. We've eaten XYZ Vectors brownies. We've eaten Berkshire Buds chocolate, Ghirardelli chocolate candies. Maybe Jace just doesn't love us as much as the rest of the guys.
Oh,
I don't
no.
know.
You did.
I'm just
Oh,
kidding,
man.
buddy. I had to get it.
Yeah, no shit, man.
After I offered to go to your house and pull staples out of your floor for you.
I knew that.
Oh.
There's so many that I don't even want to get into that project. And it's a shame because there are hardwood floors underneath the padding, but they use like 1 million staples on that. I was devastated. I know it's going to take a labor of love and it can be done, but I don't got it in me right now.
Jace, I hope you know I'm
In the
just messing
future,
with you, buddy.
2025, right?
I freaking.
Oh no, we're throwing down after the show. You're getting on the plane and you're coming here.
That's how.
That's what I'm talking about, Chase. Yes, get on a plane.
That's my buddy language. I like to give people a hard time, and
Hey.
hopefully they understand. Because I could take it too. I sometimes I think like I just left it wide open. No one's taking a shot. What's wrong with these guys, man?
Oh no, yeah, I get people shit all the time. You know, it's fun to poke at people, but yeah, you gotta watch it sometimes. But no, no worries with me, man. I'll get you back on Instagram or something.
I got
I'm thinking that we might be able to get Smart to make a New Year's resolution involving getting on a plane in 2025.
Oh man.
No. Let's not go there.
How about we visit the airport and go to the duty-free shop? I'll get close to the planes, look at them,
Oh my goodness.
see how the luggage carousel works.
Buy a gas station vape pen or something.
I'll buy a gas station vape pen. Let TSA pat me down a little bit.
I'm right there with you, Smut. I don't fly anymore myself.
No, I'm afraid to fly. I find it very intrusive too. It's like they really get into your shit, pat you down. They like walking dogs by you and shit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just not into it.
Nah, it's too much for me, man.
Yep,
I'm a simple dude. I really am very simple, not just simple minded. I like the simple shit, you know.
Well, hey, all I gotta say is it sucks going through the airport, and if you can avoid doing it, avoid it.
Yeah, I'm just afraid to fly, man. It would be so anxiety driven and stuff. I wish I wasn't, because I feel like I'm missing out on a lot and stuff, but it's just absolute dread for me to get into a plane, man. And so I feel like, I don't really want to do it. I'm afraid that I'll get on there and flip out or something like, no, let me off right now. You know what I mean? And you just can't. And I don't know. That sounds stupid and immature, I'm sure, but it's true. It's like going to the dentist for me, man. It scares the shit out of me.
Hey, fear is fear. Fear is not logical. It's a feeling, and feelings are illogical. And if you feel it, just listen to it. You never know.
That's it. I don't want to be like that, you know?
You know what, though? There's a positive side to not wanting to fly is I have a little anxiety about getting on a plane. It's been a long time since I've been on one. And so, there's that. Plus, plan B is a road trip that we're planning in the future that we can see the United States and hopefully meet some of our friends.
Nice.
So,
yeah.
That's the way to do it, man. Do it here. Don't do it on somebody else's speed. Don't do it like I do it. I'd fly across the country 10 times over. But the thing is do it your own speed and enjoy the ride, because Smot's that type of dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like 7 years ago, my wife and I drove across country, and then back, and we took a month to do it. It was just so awesome to just hang out.
That's what we want to do, man. Have breakfast at diners and sleep overnight in wherever, different places and shit. I think it'd be a whole bunch of fun.
The American one is the first on our list. We want to meet you so bad, and
he's close.
Yeah, he's so close.
Cheers, buddy. We're glad you're here.
I couldn't get the mute button off for a minute. Yeah, I'm so close. Listen, I need to shave, get a haircut, and do some things before I go out in public again. So don't rush.
No rush.
But everyone.
Oh, this road trip could be years in the future, but it's in the making.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about it.
I think I'm going to be doing a tour eventually. There's a lot of people I want to go visit too, and I want to bring them stuff and hand it to them, not just mail it out.
Yeah.
But while I'm here, I just want to wish everyone a happy New Year, and let's get rid of. I don't know, man. I need to shake 2024 off, and I'm getting a fresh start. 2025. Let's make it happen.
Yeah,
Make
it happen. I like that energy.
Burke, you doing some seeds with us tonight?
Yes, sir.
What you got?
Well, actually, so what I'm going to be growing, I'm not cutting tonight. The main thing I'm growing is a couple of clones. The first one's Dark Queen number 8, which is from Relentless Genetics. And then the other one's Spritzer, which is Runts by Great Pie by Mac. So they look wonderful, and I got these from a place that I really trust, and they have everything I've got from them so far has been fantastic. But the moms aren't quite ready to take cuttings from, so I have to grow another plant of the baked apple from Homegrown Cannabis Company, because it turned out to be the perfect strain for one of my medical patients. So and he's running low on it, so I have to grow another one of those.
Man, I'll tell you what, I really like Relentless Genetics. They got some really good strains. Trop Cherry, Queen of the South, Cherry Cookies, #1 Stunna.
Yep.
Really good breeder.
Really,
Hey,
really
that what's the number 8 represent? Is that a dumb question? Is that not
It means
F8?
usually it means they started 20 seeds, regular seeds, or they had 20 regular females, and they tested them all, and number 8 was the best one, and was a real winner, and so they cloned her, and it's Dark Queen number 8. It's a particular plant. It's one individual.
Gotcha. Good deal.
That's what those green crack are that you guys have on your screen right there. It's the green crack number 3 out of the 6-pack that I hunted through.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what we have.
Number 3.
I was like putting the numbers on it just because it makes me feel like I did more work than I actually did.
Yeah, I grew 20 and I grew 20 and number 3 was the one.
I think I'm going to start numbering them 50 and up. Number 53.
629.
Well,
that's crazy.
We'll let you know what we're growing. What we're going to start is some more stuff that our friend Seed Person sent us. And one of them is, excuse me, this is Freya's Marmalade.
Ooh, that sounds amazing.
Yes.
Oh, I'm growing that right now.
Are you really?
Nice.
Yeah,
Freya's
just went in flower.
Freya's Gift crossed with Lime Meta Marmalade. That sounds pretty good. And on the back, it has a big thing. It tells you what it is. It tells you what Freya's Gift is and what the marmalade is. That's a lot. Candy slab crossed with holy fuck, I guess. Sorry, that's what it says. Coffee cake, and then the Limeretta is coffee cake and Sky Cuddle Kush F3. Mimosa, cotton candy kush. That's a lot of shit. They have like 4 strains listed here for the female, 4 strains listed for the male, and that's kind of cool that they do that. It kind of gives pays homage to the Heart and Soil Project, to Insight Genetics, and I think that's pretty cool. And then they have their own name, so it's not like they're stealing someone's shit. I think that's great. Now, I don't know who that's from. It says collab with.
Yeah, go ahead.
Who is it?
Jord Genetics is a breeder out of the New England area, I want to say, or like Virginia, maybe. I think Virginia. And the other one is Jolly Pond, which is, I think, in the UK. I'm not sure, though. Like the Freya's Gift is from Jord, and then the
Jolly Pond
Marmalade is Jolly Pond, and they collabed on it. But I got a nice care package from Jord. Sent me all the Freya strains, and yeah, it was really cool.
Right on. And then the other one we have here is, you want to do this one?
Oh no, go ahead.
This one here is called Tropicana Cooler from Atlas Seed, and it is Purple Punch crossed with Blue Dream S2. So
was that the tropical cooler?
I'm excited about
tropical cooler. Yeah,
that was, I grew that one too. That was the crazy fast finisher, and it smelled just like it sounds.
I like Blue Dream, and we haven't grew Blue Dream in so long.
It's been a long time, and it's one of my favorites. I'm so excited and stoked. There's magic.
Oh yeah, I just grew that. My last one, I love it. That's probably one of my favorite ones to grow. It had the fattest buds of anything I've grown.
And that other one just sounds so tropical good. I figured my wife and I were looking at all of our seeds, and we got a bunch, man. We got like 5 big packs of seeds from all of our generous friends over the years. And we're looking through. I mean, a lot of them are regulars, and we appreciate the regulars. Just right now is not the time. So we're looking at everything, and these 2 were just jumping out, and we figured.
I saw the Blue Dream too, and that was just a no-brainer for me. And I'm confident we're going to figure out what's going on and, 2025. I'm so happy that this year's over and we're into a new year. I'm excited about it and what we're going to be growing. And you're growing that one strain with us. That's awesome.
His will be flowered when ours
yeah.
goes in. XYZ didn't say.
Yeah, what are you growing, buddy? What seeds are you growing?
Oh, I'm growing. So I've been on a Dean 420 kick, and his seed's been really good.
Hey, everybody that's grown anything from Dean has talked good about it, and that's great to have something like that going around the community. You know.
So I'm going to do a Trop Cherry Gold Cash Gold from Dean 420, and then
Weed Nerd grew that. Weed Nerd loved it.
Yeah, I heard good things about it. I think Artman grew it too. And then I'm doing an old school wedding cake feminized. They're all feminized on this grow. But I had
wedding
such
cake. What's
great.
That
It's from you recommended this breeder seed bank to me. I grew it about 2 years ago, and it was really good. We loved it. Yes,
nice.
SNL.
MSNL, yeah.
Nice.
We always had
man. Is your temperature sensor fixed on the side of your glass there, or is that on the map?
Yep, glass.
Okay, I thought so. Yeah, that's cool. You're pretty accurate reading on that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's accurate enough. It's better than what I used to use. I use this. I used to just use a regular old heat mat like you'd put on your legs, and I was lambasted about it when it didn't work out. It worked for a while, but then I upgraded proper seed mat and a controller for it. So,
hey, we used either the coffee pot or the cable box for a long time, man, as the seed starter before getting the seedling mat. A lot of shit works. Like they're pretty consistent temperatures, those two items, you know?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm just upset. I'm looking for one piece, the smart poker piece. Where is it?
What's
that? The sandpaper.
That's what I'm looking for mine too. I can't find my little tube of sandpaper.
Oh, the scarification paper.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in this tent. I put it in there, but it's
I had
not
mine
in there.
I had mine in with my seeds, and I like just went through my whole bag of seeds. I couldn't find it anywhere, so now I'm looking for another piece of sandpaper.
I would say the trick is to have 2 or 3 of them, because ours the same way. We always come across one of them. One's held together with gum bands. The other one has twist ties. I think one, I can't remember what the other one is, but I know we had at least 2 or 3 of them over the.
Well, I can go make another one in an instant, so I got plenty of sandpaper.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Making a new one. One's like 220 grit and one's like 80 grit, I think. I had 2 vastly different things, so we just figure, it helps if, it can't hurt.
Yeah, it helps. It cuts a couple hours off.
I think it might help. It's like helps the seed imbibe the water, swell up, crack it open. It's a metabolic process is going, right?
Oh yeah,
it's all good stuff.
Well, I used to just drop them in water or not put them on the heater. I mean, once I drop them, I'm gonna turn off the light and call it a night in there. But yeah, I used to just drop them, leave them out, didn't give a fuck, and I get about 70%. But after doing smart poker, turning me on to the sandpaper, that took it up to 90, and then putting it on the heated mat, I haven't had one fail yet.
Good deal. Works great.
Yeah.
Purple lemonade.
Purple lemonade.
Is that how you say that? Dead cart?
Dead cartridge?
DEDKRT, dead cart. Hopefully I'm saying it right. This Sunday they're popping purple lemonade. That does sound good. Jace was saying that. Hyperion. What is a Hyperion? Is that a car or something? Or a motorcycle? Or am I crazy? But yeah, and pink mist.
You might be crazy.
Look.
We're all
But
a little crazy.
The Hyperion F1.
It just may be a lunatic we're looking for.
That's it. How about we smoke this Gorilla Cookies? That sounds like a real burner strain, don't it? Gorilla Cookies, or something that came from what is it referred to? White label. Them's good buds, man. I can't say anything about it. Smell good. They got real hard, very bracty, if you will. Lots of brack stacked on each other. It rolls great, and it breaks down. It rolls up. You know how some weeds break down? Looks like a nice pile by the time you're done rolling. It's like a normal joint. This ain't like that. You always end up with a little extra because it just doesn't smash, you know? It's real hard. It burns wonderful. And yeah, Gorilla Cookies. I wasn't excited about it when I started them. That's why I let myself be influenced by shit, you know?
Yeah, you can never judge the plant and what it can do for you and how it's going to turn out, because that's happened to us before. I'm excited about a plant and it turns out to be fire.
He's got his.
He's got it. He's
just
got
made
it.
it. Got it. I just used a piece of electrical tape to hold it together because that's what I had.
It doesn't matter how you hold it together. I've done it with my fingers.
I did that. I used to just do it with my fingers, but once my fingers let go and sprayed my seeds, I found them all.
The goddamn things. That sucks.
Yeah, especially because my tabletop here is wood, and so you get little brown seeds on brown wood, and they're impossible to see, especially when you have eyes like mine.
Well, I'm going to go with this for my smoking treats. This was last year's New Year's Grow Challenge. Come on, I'm going to try to get a good bud picture. I'm going to have to put it way back down here.
Start there and walk your way in nice and easy.
And I'm going to have to focus it. There we go.
Oh, that's good. That's nice right there.
Ooh, I bet
Nice right there.
Sticks through your
Very
fingers.
This is the baked apple from last New Year's Grow Challenge.
Ooh.
Well, that's what Burke said that his patient needs, I think. It was.
That's the one.
Well, yeah, it was good flour. It was the best one out. No, the Trop Cherry was the best, but this is second best.
It's always good to promote the good strains and where they come from, man. You know? There's a lot of shit strains out there.
I have more Trop Cherry, but that I'm kind of trying to keep on the back burner for right now.
Good deal.
Speaking of baked apple.
Yeah, how can you not go wrong with a baked apple, man?
Yeah, here we go. This is last year's New Year's Grow Challenge. It's not fully trimmed, but...
you got some baked apple, too.
Yeah, I got some baked apple, too.
Yeah, looks just like mine.
Woo! Still smells so good. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, and you can smell it. The smell's still good.
Oh, here, look at here's a nicer one.
Oh, yes.
That's good.
Yeah, those are all gone. We smoked those the other night, man.
There you go. That's a lighter size nug there.
Hell yeah.
Happy New Year, Emily. That's a good mom going and hanging out with her babies, and we will see you next year. And it was awesome. She made 2024 awesome being here and in this community.
Yep.
And look forward to kicking ass in 2025 with her on our side.
That's right.
Damn straight.
I see Decoy Bacon, Roy Holbrook. Okay, Jace. Dead Cart. That's cool. I'm glad you guys stopped by. It's nice to smoke down. I don't drink. I was going to get some champagne for tonight, and I was thinking, who am I kidding? I ain't drinking
Yeah,
that
I'm
shit.
thinking
I
that.
just don't drink, even if it's one glass of champagne. I'm like, I don't think I'd enjoy that. I don't want to go buy it. I don't want to leave now. You know?
Yeah.
Well, Bart, now that you're on here, you're gonna have to take us on a tour of your grow one time. You got lights on.
Who, me?
I-
Who are you talking to, Burke?
Yeah, I said Burke. I said since he's on here now, he's gonna have to take us on a tour of his grow sometime. I've never seen it.
I can show you right now. There's not much in there because I already harvested. But hold on.
That's what I wanted to ask Kyle too. How his autoflowers are turning out?
Yeah, we can take a walk up there in a couple minutes. I'll get on it.
Figure out how to switch this thing around.
You still using the drain away trays?
Yes, I am. Get some light. So this is the one I just harvested on Saturday. I don't know what my there we go.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, nice.
So the
He's
one on
growing
the left,
up.
this one's the Trop Cherry by Super Boof from Dean 420. This one's the ice cream paint job. And then the rest of it is all the grape gas that I was going to wash, but then I decided I'm just going to make flour rosin out of it because it's just so damn frosty. So
Nice lights, Bart.
yeah, they came out really, really good. And my trusty gnome is keeping track of them all. So that's my 3x3 set, 3x3, and I
Hey,
think
was those grown in cocoa, Bart?
yes, they were. And then, oops, lights are off. Sorry, moms. I'll close it up. They're in veg. They're in veg. So those are that's my mom tent. They're recovering.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where
Finally
you're going
got
to get your clone for starting up in the new year.
Exactly. Yep.
Nice.
They're
And
finally
there's a plant on your desk.
potted up. What's that? Oh, and then
There's a
of
plant
course
right behind you. Yeah.
Yeah, and then of course there's the bonsai ikebana, whatever it is, that is full of roots.
Are you guys as surprised by this as me? That's a clear vessel with. He said he just put water in there. It dried up almost completely. I mean, light's getting through, and they look perfect. And have for the last week and a half since I've seen them. And we're over here trying to clone shit, or
You know what it is? These are grape gasoline. Grape gasoline loves to clone. It just you cut it off and stick it in water. I still use Clonex, but it just throws out roots instantly. It's amazing. 9 days for every one of them.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely some plants clone hella easy compared to other ones.
Yep.
100%
Hey, I wanted to ask, do you guys, and this is for anybody, you don't even have to be starting seeds tonight. Do you put anything in your water that you're soaking your seeds in, whether it be in the soak in a cup or soak in the paper towel? I know some people put H2O2, or I think some people even go, maybe if they have old seeds, to put like gibberellic acid or whatever in there and some other stuff. But we personally don't. We never have. We've never put H2O2 or anything. We've always just want straight water, and it seemed to be fine, but never was trying to use old seeds either. But, in your everyday seed dropping, you guys use straight water?
Yeah, that's all I use.
That's all I use.
got a milliliter of H2O2 in both cups. One's like frosting up with a bunch of oxygen bubbles, but
And every gallon I use. Sorry, were you finished?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, I use a half a cup of my blood, a quarter cup of sweat, and 3 tears.
Some gypsy tears.
That's it.
Fuck yeah, that's way better than what I use.
That's how you grow monsters, I guess.
That's it, man.
That's the
There's a
secret.
to everything.
Durban
Look at this.
tie.
Nice.
I wasn't trying to interrupt. I just wanted to get my camera set up for this drop here. But I can show you some plants if you want.
Guess I
Actually,
should
first,
get some water if I'm gonna put the seed in water in a little while.
Goth girl, yes. I need some smell-o-vision.
Oh, she
it's
looks
got like
beautiful.
that rich, danky, that like coffee almost kind of richness.
Wow, that
to
grew
it.
fast.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Oh, I can't wait.
Side chunk, yeah, crack.
Burke hit the wrong button, man. Oh, look at that. Trikes.
Frosty.
Trikes
All the way.
underneath and
Wow.
between.
Trikes for
That's
days.
so beautiful.
Ooh,
Hold
Yeah, I've
on.
been smoking on
can't
that all
wait.
day.
I bet that
Nice.
smells good.
Brothers Grimm. Who was it? Texas Weed Hopper was a big fan of Brothers Grimm seeds, and we've all seen his row set up. I would say the genetics in them are pretty solid from what I've seen. Never grew them, but we've seen a lot of grows here in the last 3+ years now.
Yeah. His Durban tie, I remember that thing was huge.
Yeah, Cindy 99. Ooh, Clubber Lang.
Beautiful.
Look at that one in the
So-
back there. That one was probably this big when I went into the flower tube.
Very nice.
It quadrupled.
She bolted like
Yeah, at
crazy.
least.
That'd be a good one to weave through a net, man. Throw a bunch of those in there.
That's a Oreos McFlurry from Genetics Matters. This is the Freya's Marmalade right here.
Always think of McLovin when you say that.
Sounds like a sexy cheeseburger.
You know who McLovin is. Everybody knows who that dude was. He was cool as shit. Hey, that's the Fry's Marmalade. That's the one we have right in front of us here.
Yes, sir. I was pretty happy.
Big
Plant.
leaves. That's a big leafer.
She's beautiful.
Does it smell anything yet? You getting any lime smell?
No, nothing off of this one. But I just took 3 cuts off of this one. This is a Goth Girl, and it smells exactly like the mom did in veg. This one in veg smells like the mom did in flower. So I'm really excited, and I'm glad I grabbed those 3 cuttings. Then I'm also really excited this 9-pound hammer back here is going to be ready sooner than anything else. That's the next one that's going to be ready. And it's been about a year since I've grown 9-pound hammer, and I'm really excited to get some smoke off of that.
Sweet.
9-pound hammer. This is a blueberry train mac, Brandon Rust.
You
Hey, you
froze up
froze
on
up. You went too far into the. There you go.
Yeah.
Flew too
Don't
close to
move.
the sun.
Be very still.
No, that front
Which
Wi-Fi
one
one's
you were on.
is here. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yep.
we can hear you great.
Yeah, you're perfect.
Okay. Blueberry train mac from Brandon Rust. And the little sad one down in there is the Platinum Jaeger bombs.
Oh, that makes me sad. I really wanted to try that.
Oh, it'll perk back up, but yeah,
Okay.
I just got neglected because I had so many cuts. But I've already
Okay.
got it narrowed down in here finally to like what I'm keeping.
Don't put the phone inside the tent. As soon as you do that, that's when it cuts up.
Yeah, so I got my 2 flapjacks. I got the 9-pound hammer. I got 2. These are squirt from Humboldt seeds, and that was a really good. I figured I'd grow 2 more, and then I got 4 or 5 white maple, which I'll be using because I tried the feminized twice, and both times was a bust. So I'm gonna use just a male out of those instead. to make some crosses here with the flapjacks and stuff. And then, yeah, this is what I'm dropping. It's Durban Tide Ascending 99. My wife actually picked this one. I let her go through my box of seeds, and I grew this one pretty recently, and she's been really enjoying it. So she was like, I want more of that. So I was like, cool.
Perfect
Saves me the
timing.
trouble to come up with something. Good decision.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Very exciting.
We got 9 minutes. We gotta finish some kind of spam. We'll get everything ready here.
For the new year, I'm
not gonna change the camera. They're gonna have to take my word that we're gonna drop them in here when they drop theirs in.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah.
We don't have it set up there.
I'm ill prepared. I'm too damn high. That's what it is.
Oh no, you got. I wish I could show off my girls in the other tank.
Oh, I bet they're ripping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're ripping. They're ripping. They're going. They're going. They're sucking CO2 like there's no tomorrow.
What level you try to keep it at in there?
Yeah.
600. See, here's my problem: is the lights are now full blast, and I can't keep it cold enough in the house to make it so it doesn't have to turn on the exhaust fan. And as soon as the exhaust fan turns on, the CO2 turns off because I just don't want to blow it around the room.
Yeah. I always thought that if I was ever to run CO2, I would want some sort of automation that would have a PPM counter in line with the PPFD counter. That way, because if I went into my room and I was to set it up at peak CO2, and then at any time during lights on, I failed to meet that criteria of CO2, your plants are automatically going to start to cook. You know, they're not going to be able to process all the extra light that you're giving.
No, it doesn't work that way. I'm not overdriving them. I'm not above 1,000. I'm only at 900.
You know, that's where GML preached.
1,500. I'm sorry, Cal. Go ahead.
I was going to say GML preached that for a while. Match your PPMs with your PPMs. Like you're giving them 1,000 parts per million nutrients, give them 1,000 parts per million CO2. But I don't know if that's legit or not. It kind of makes sense, right? Well, you're saying with the PPFD to match it. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, I'm not sure about nutrients and how that would match up to it. I think that might be
light's what you match it to.
But it's kind of both though, because
you probably have to ramp them all up.
Right, ramp up nutrients. Otherwise, if you're giving them extra CO2 and they don't have enough nutrients, well, or vice versa too, is what they preach.
But you know what? You would increase heat, therefore they would process more water.
It just makes all of it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. And so
but what actually happens? I've got sensors on all this.
There you go. Yeah.
I see my media, and I'm at 1,200 ppm. I was down at 1,000, and they're just sucking the newts right out of the media. They're just sucking it out.
But in that case, wouldn't we want to go a lower EC because it's been ingrained in our heads? If you're running hot temperatures, your plant's going to, just like you, if you were standing in a tent with a bunch of dudes or a bunch of girls or whatever, right beside each other in a hot tent, you would want to drink a lot of water and you transpire a lot, you know?
Yeah, that's true, but
XYZ needs to get in the sweaty.
Depends what you mean by hot.
But it's only 1,000. I'm only giving them 1,000 people. I'm only giving them 1,000 micro Siemens.
Yeah,
so
I guess.
I'm not driving them hard. I'm leaving. They have plenty of water. Trust me.
You know what else?
I'm not driving them at like 13, 14, 1,800. They're only 1,000.
I think we might be referencing just a hypothetical grow where someone is growing in generalities, not particularly your setup. I might have got
CO2, you got to increase all the inputs along with it.
But they also say when you use CO2, it increases the efficiency of the plant's use of all that shit too.
But I'm not driving the CO2 up enough to really pull that out. I'm just trying to keep it at
Right,
like
but
600.
what I was thinking is maybe when the CO2, well, they won't use as much, they won't transpire, they won't need to transpire as much. I don't know. Actually, I really don't know, but I should look that up. I know I have
This is why I asked
information.
XYZ to watch this stuff for us on his monitors and let me know, because I'm curious of what he sees, like spiking this, spiking that. When you get into the bolt, do you notice that your salinity runs up? Because I noticed that in our grows. We test the runoff and during the bolt, and it always runs up. And I just assumed it was because they're growing bigger, processing more water. They're growing big at a rapid rate, processing more water from the same volume of media is ultimately going to end up with a higher salinity at the end of the day. So you have to almost water them a little more during that period.
Well, yeah.
Frequently.
So I watched the amount of water in the media, and I saturate it and I let it go back about 10%, and then I saturate it again.
What do you see a correlation between a raised ppm of CO2 and a higher spike in salinity quicker, drier media quicker?
No, I see the opposite. No. I see them, they eat way more newts, dude. They just suck them up.
Right.
They suck them up.
Smart, you have to remember that cannabis likes it hot. And if it gets really hot, I mean, if you're up at like 40 degrees Celsius, then you're fucking it up. That's too hot. They'll grow in it. What's his name limonene grows in a climate where it regularly gets above 40 C, and the pot will grow there. So when we get up to 85 Fahrenheit,
that's where I'm at. That's where I'm running.
Or 88. That's not hot for cannabis. That's like in its sweet spot.
Well, yeah,
hot
it
for cannabis
like
is up at 90s.
Yes, it loves it, dude. It loves it. It doesn't like it when it's dry. It likes it about 68 is optimal.
One night. Shit,
what?
Man, it'll rock and roll, no doubt.
Oh yeah, we got 2 minutes.
I just ordered that humidifier that Brandon Russell showed off one time that he talked about on Cheap Home Grow, and I can't wait to get it now because by the way, I got the batteries for the hygrometer, and it was 20% humidity in there.
Yep.
Oh,
I knew it was dry as fuck. And
I'll tell you what it is right now.
I got to go up there and show you.
We're at 44% humidity in my house right now.
Yeah, I was in the high 20s at mine. It's freaking dry.
Like a popcorn fart.
Yeah, you need humidity, brother.
Hey,
but you're at the end of yours, so I guess you don't really need humidity.
They're shooting off fireworks.
1 minute left. Let's get ready. Yeah, they're shooting fireworks. What a great year we've had with you guys. Wonderful group of people to hang out with.
Awesome having you all here in our lives.
We spent a lot of hours together this year.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people to shout out, but I just want to thank everyone who has commented at me and talked to me and hooked me up with chicks. There was a lot of help outs. And Seed Person.
You deserve it, brother.
Solid. Smart hooked me up. A whole bunch of people hooked me up. Collector Mary Jane, those three definitely. Sacred Terra Gardens, whatever he goes by these days. Yeah, man, there's so many good peoples. And thanks, everyone. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I'm
Happy
going to
New Year, everyone.
On the floor and not in the water.
Yeah, don't watch what you're doing.
I should be shaking them up, but they'll grow.
I like this thing that Jace has up there. Yeah.
Yeah, I got eight seeds. I'm dropping them all at once.
Oh, yes. Okay. Now
awesome.
Oh, wow. That's fucking awesome, dude. I've been making fun of that the whole night, and now I'm upset that I did.
Yeah, you said it was like a finishing move in Mortal Kombat. It's the can.
finishing move in Mortal Kombat. Yes. Now I understand what it is, and I like it. I wish I had one right now.
Oh, it's awesome, man. It's got those dividers. They sell bigger ones too, but this is all I needed. But yeah, they got
you
the
don't need
dividers.
like 20 dividers.
Yeah.
It's so
Hey
cool.
guys, I'm done. I just dropped the seed in there. That's all I did.
Woohoo.
I don't need all that extra stuff. No offense, but
Yeah,
No.
I dropped
raised on the
my
cheap home
seed in
grow.
dropped my seed in some water. That's all I did. Well, I stepped it too.
Okay.
I'm a fan of direct sow seed person. I appreciate it. I like the fact that they always almost come up with no helmet. And when I direct sow, and I like doing them that way, but we often will soak them for like 12 hours just to kind of, I feel like it cuts off a half a day or so of being in moist substrate, but it's not, trust me, I'm all about it, man. It doesn't have to be special for me.
I'm gonna try these next time. That's my first time using those. I want to give these a shot.
I will commend you, Jace, for trying all the different ways, because that
Hell
is
yeah.
the only way to learn is to do.
That's right, man. Just whatever, find your fit. Whatever works best for you.
Wow, I
There's a
can't find my
million ways to
labeler.
grow the plant, and you got to figure
Yep.
out which parts
Which
of all
way-
those million ways you're going to use to grow it your own style.
Exactly. There's a style for everyone, and there isn't one style that's perfect. But there's
Before
no
I got
style
into
that's
this,
perfect for
I had
you.
a really big hobby of barbecue, man. And that's the same way. I mean, everybody's got their own technique, but
No,
it's all about how it comes out at the end of the day,
Okay,
Damn
Chase.
straight. Damn straight. I used to
Okay,
have the
Chase.
same habit.
The way you do it, the way you do barbecue is the best of anybody else.
We're going to talk about germinating a plant or a seed in your armpit as a challenge.
What?
Yeah,
Wow,
get like a moist towel and put it in a Ziploc with the seed in it and keep it in your armpit. And use some like medical paper tape and tape it to your
like one of those drug testing
like
patches that you got to wear,
No. Dude, they gotta stick it in your belly button.
like a sweat patch.
It's a belly button.
Belly button.
Somebody we know used to say that they like to they would put the seed in their mouth for like an hour and
Yeah,
just roll it around for like an hour. You remember that?
Yeah, that's an old hippie thing, and some people say it's true with food seeds too, that it picks up your DNA and then will grow to provide you exactly what you need.
Oh, shit, that's a cool one.
Magic DNA transfer.
Tripping out, man.
Yeah.
Think about it. Because that does happen in the soil, that DNA, I forget what it's
Roll
called.
them around in your tongue, man.
But I wanted to tell everyone that the dog ate my homework, and I didn't decide which seeds I'm going to pop, so I didn't do anything yet. But I got I'm getting on it.
Are you rocking it?
I got the tent set up and everything, and I ordered.
There you go.
I ordered the humidifier, and I'm also going to get. I don't have I have a water filter I can attach to a garden hose. I'm going to get me like
that's
zero
sketch.
water thing. Yeah.
Hey, it's cool to be fashionably late. I always say better late than never. So, and it's classy sometimes to be fashionably late.
I'm so torn at which seeds I'm going to go with, because I want to go with Godiva, really. But yeah,
I don't know. You should do that, Tal.
But I want to
follow your heart, bro.
Do it.
The other ones, I gotta escape this place and get a place where it's like I don't have to worry about anything. Just start everything. That's my New Year's resolution.
I gotta escape.
Yeah.
I gotta escape the law.
Yeah, you feel trapped. You use the word escape, and that's a son of a bitch, man. And this year, 2025, we're still worried about that. Jeez.
Yeah, it sucks, man. PA, come on.
Son of a bitch.
But maybe this will be our year. You never know.
There's a seed man going
we get to see beautiful plants.
I'm gonna hit the road, guys. It's getting late for Uncle Burke here, so you guys have a great 2025. Good night.
Hey, you too, Bert.
Good night,
Thank
Bert.
Thanks
you,
for showing us your plans,
joining
Bert.
us.
Have a good one, kid.
See you next time.
Bye.
What a
See,
great time.
2025 is already off to a great start because we got to hang out with Burke in the first few minutes and all of you. And I'm thinking, I'm loving 2025 already just
Burke
because
does have
of where I'm at and hanging and who I'm hanging out with. Just, you know, you guys have me on cloud nine and I'm looking forward to like everything going great.
Back
in
at you, Crispy.
Hell yeah. And Burke does have a very genuine smile. He's a very good member of the community, giving and very smart too. Burke knows a lot of
Oh
stuff,
yeah.
man. Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
good vibes. You know, he's got the great vibes. I was lucky enough to hang out with him, and he just has that great spirit about him too.
I think he has a
You know,
degree
there's
in-
people you just want to hang out with because they're just putting off that great loving vibe, and he's one of them.
I think he has a degree in biology or something. I don't want to speak for him, but I know it was something. He was very, very well versed at it because I asked him, I was like, how the hell do you know all this shit, you know? So
Not to mention,
he's
you
a
know,
wealth of knowledge.
he was a EMT firefighter.
Uh-huh.
You know, just a great guy.
Been growing
to
for a
be
long
in.
time too. Outside, he does outside. He has a greenhouse. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It is fireworks. Somebody's just busted a shotgun
Yeah.
off out there. I heard a boom, boom,
There you
boom.
go. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
They're calling down
bigger,
the thunder.
They're bigger than that. I'm thinking they're like at least half sticks.
You guys
They're-
don't
That's
hear
one.
that.
That's
more.
one great. That's one great thing about where we're at. There's a lot of the fireworks. I've always liked that.
They're slamming.
Yeah, they started early here and they kind of weaked out. Weak
Oh,
sauce.
we lost Ty. Maybe he'll come back and let us check out them autos if he gets a chance. I think he said he had them. They're not really sensitive to the light, so I think he shows us whether he has them in dark or not. It's raining. Oh, that sucks. It started raining. Better than snow, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
You don't get snow where you're at, do you?
Man, we don't get much. If we do, it's usually in January, maybe early February. But yeah, a white Christmas here is too much to ask for. Usually, I can't remember the last time we had one.
Well, I went to the panhandle of Oklahoma and I drove, dude, almost a whole tank of fuel and shit, and only seen one gas station the whole way. It was crazy. I saw coyotes and shit running down the side of the road. It was wow. I was like, get me back. There was no. I seen signs. I went 50 miles and saw a sign that said cemetery. That was it, and it pointed this way. And I was thinking, get me out of here,
We
man.
didn't just see one.
Yeah.
Signs. We saw many of those signs. They were like letting you know, and I thought that just seemed odd.
Oklahoma was wild. They had the fire ants, man. And it was like 30 miles to the store.
Absolutely gorgeous. You could see
Cheers.
forever. It's
Yeah.
such a beautiful state. Absolutely.
Population's pretty far and few between. That's almost all the population's basically in two cities. Well, for the most part, Oklahoma City and Tulsa. There's a handful of like larger towns / small cities, but I'll bet you
They're far and few between.
almost half the population's just in those two cities of Oklahoma.
Happy New Year, Fluff.
Happy New Year, everybody. And it's sweet. The American one is joining us again. And I just want to say the sky is so big. It gives you such a great feeling. Like the views down in Oklahoma. That was the best part of going down there. And it was enjoyable. I don't regret going there because I got to see the view of that state and everything. It was a cool road trip with my cat
Very
and my best
flat.
friend.
It was very
Yeah.
flat.
Yeah,
You
flat.
could hammer down if you was a speed freak. That's the state to live in. You just hammer down.
What state?
Hammer down.
Burn right through it.
Which state?
Oklahoma.
Oh, okay.
Smokelahoma.
Oklahoma.
Hey, Tao, can we see some autos?
Oh yeah. Let me
I
go.
want to see those, then I got to get going. But I wanted to see the autos. The jungle.
Yeah, it's been a while since we saw them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a jungle, and
They're probably
it's sticky, but they definitely. I feel sorry because they weren't not the happiest.
yeah, but you knew going in there.
Nothing, man.
Right.
You was putting them in a
I
closet.
knew
That
they
you really,
weren't going to be.
Yeah,
right.
you just doing a fucking Gorilla Grow, man. Gorilla Grow, right
But
there.
still.
That's a Gorilla Grow.
Oh,
That's a
dude,
good
this
grow.
looks great.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's a ton of. That looks fantastic.
Shit.
Oh, dude, that's sticky.
Hell
I
yeah.
was in there earlier.
Holy shit.
they did better than I thought.
Nice.
Naked Charis. The
they're
Naked
starting-
Charis closet.
They're starting to stink too a little. But you can see they're definitely not happy. Not as happy as they should be.
Yeah, but
Hold on.
you're in your closet, and this is a Gorilla Grow, man. They're doing damn good for Gorilla Grow.
Oh, man, your house is going to be loud as shit here in a little bit.
Let me tell you, dude, these things just blew up. They're like, they're up to my nipples at least. And I've been bending them down.
We lost your camera feed, just so you know.
Can you see it now?
No.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Black is the night.
Oh, okay. Hold on. All right,
There we go. There we go. Yeah, now we're back.
All right,
So
let me get
this is what I was trying to show you guys. So I bent this one down. What is it? Oh, the camera's backwards.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Your butt sideways.
Yeah, that butt sideways because I had to bend it over.
Yep.
You had to crack from sideways.
Yep. Go left. Go left.
There's
There we
the
go.
knuckle right there. But yeah,
Good
that's a
cross,
little chunker.
Cheers, Asanai.
There's another knuckle
Ooh,
right
Ice-Nice
there.
in here?
He's in the chat. Oh yeah, that's a big knuckle there.
Better late than never. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's only about 5 a.m., right?
Hey, you did good
Yeah.
level though, man. I mean, for breaking them over and having to fight with those, and
Yeah, that's not an easy grow.
And they're still like all green.
Yeah.
Except for that one.
Yeah.
But the rest,
it's chunky
there was
though.
one other one. Oh, you could see that one right there. They got dried out. They're way too dry up there. But like I said, I'm getting the humidifier coming, and I got the tent set up. So once all that shit gets in place, it's gonna be a lot happier, and I'm gonna be a lot happier too.
Yeah, I'm excited for the new year that you'll be harvesting this in the 2025. So that's awesome. That's a win right there, Tao.
And Tao, that's a Gorilla Grow, man. That is awesome.
This is like,
you just like, here, we're gonna put this down.
Yeah. So it's all good.
Damn good for a Gorilla Grow, I'd say.
Oh, I agree.
That's all seed person stuff right there.
Yes, thank you, seed person, for the seeds that made it all happen. Yeah, maybe I could show you that
fucking great.
See the resin? It's there, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, there's gonna be some nice pieces, even though the whole thing's not gonna be a beauty beaut. Yeah, you can see the ones like didn't get a lot of light, or on the outskirts, they really didn't fill in. So yeah, you see like everybody.
You can still make cookies out of them.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good, man. I'll smoke the shit. Don't worry, I'll definitely try it all.
That's a perfect visual example of cause and effect on lack of distribution in a grow space.
Oh yeah, now you can see that one too. Oh, there's one. You guys, I didn't even really notice it happened, but I don't know if I could even get the camera on it. One laid down all the way.
Oh, I see. I saw it laid down.
Oh, it folded.
Oh,
Yeah.
It folded up like a pair of deuces, man.
Hey, it's okay.
Oops.
It happens.
That's the cheat shoot.
But yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna kill the camera.
You'll have to
That's
sue that girl.
awesome.
You'll have to sue her for support, pal.
Thanks for showing, man.
No
Thank you.
worries.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, looking good, man.
I got to get going here. I wanted to see those autos, but it's very late for me. And yeah, I'm glad I was able to stay up though.
Yeah, good. Glad you came. Good hanging out with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you guys
Chief
too.
Person. Thanks for everything, kid.
All right.
And
Happy New Year.
to the wifey.
Happy New Year, C person.
I'll see
Big
y'all
Big love.
on
Big
Sunday.
love,
All
person.
right. Bye.
There's J5 in the chat. Cheers, buddy. Happy New Year. Anything grows. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Uh,
This is a great New Year hanging out with you guys. This is awesome. 2025.
I'm stoned to the bone.
Me too.
Yeah, now I'm starting to feel all the RSO and stuff right now. It's feeling good.
Oh, okay.
It's kicking in. Well, hey, Smart, your plants are looking good. They've
man.
come back out.
They've been in
It's
flower
int-
for 9 days.
okay. They're bolting like motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
You
are.
got the one in the back. It's just like, yeah,
That is,
but
what is that back there?
Oh my.
I can't remember. Is that a green
it
crack?
doesn't matter.
I
Green
So
can't
what did
crack.
I miss, Smart? Did you change nutrients and that's what fixed everything, or
No, we
Well,
we
we
bought,
don't know
just
because
time?
bought-
Yeah.
we bought new CalMag and started using it, but they were starting to kind of look like they were coming around anyhow before we did that. So nothing's conclusive. This is the same water.
Isn't that
Yeah.
so annoying?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the same water,
Yes.
same nutrients, pretty much everything. And this is
Well-
not a successful grow by my standards or anybody's. If you're looking at return on investment in a home grow, you shouldn't have to veg them as long as we have been. We're having a problem with something purple, our pH, or purple leaves and or purple stems and petioles that shouldn't be, and leaves that are dying out from the lower up. Our pH is on point.
our EC is good.
REC,
and
the
is
runoff's
good.
good. Everything. If you depot one of those and get a good sniff on it, it smells beautiful, looks beautiful.
So-
Smells like God's green earth, man.
I
So
know
it doesn't
nothing
seem
about
to be like a
cocoa.
rot, you know.
Smart. I don't know nothing
Yeah.
about the cocoa, but when you have to soak it and you have to charge it like with something, right? How do you know if that process goes as planned?
Oh no, he's past that process now. If
Yeah,
I
we-
know. Well, like if it wasn't right at the
Way past
beginning,
that.
maybe it fixed it. That's what fixed it. You know, a couple more time with more flushes through.
Maybe,
Well,
no.
maybe.
I know nothing about cocoa,
Well,
but
Funny you should say because Dr. MJ Coco actually recommended that it may be our CalMag. So,
yeah,
changed
that
it.
would
That was the same CalMag. If that is true, it's the same CalMag
that we,
that
buffered
we
with.
used for buffering. And,
right. So is there any way to know if you buffer, like when it's properly buffered? Is there any way to know cocoa is properly buffered?
You'll know when your seedlings come up. It'll zap little seedlings quickly if you don't.
Okay,
have it
there you
properly
go.
buffered.
You know?
They'll get the CalMag ripple, and then if it's real bad, they'll start to turn brown and suffer tremendously because
yeah, you gotta spray them. You
I
gotta
got it,
spray them if they're looking like they're like starting to like ripple the leaves. You spray them with CalMag, and it goes away. But
And
I
that's
think-
the shitty thing, Tal.
I think your
And
CalMag wasn't good. I agree with Dr. Coco.
We've had a set standard operating procedure since like 2018 that we use religiously and grew massive plants through there, quick veggies, like Amy Aces. You remember that, Tal? 40
Yeah.
veg, this whole tent up,
it filled a 4x4 tent.
And so everything fired on all cylinders. We never changed none of our operating procedures, so it has to be like an input. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because
Yeah.
so we got some
And-
fresh water
yeah.
here for our new seeds. We're using water that we bought, and we got some new CalMag, and we're going to start working through this and see if we can figure out what it is. But
it would appear like that maybe the CalMag was the issue because our plants do look a lot better.
Right.
So
And
I'm hoping that that's the culprit, because going into this new grow, if we see no problems, like that's what's going to
and
happen
right.
in
So
2025.
let me ask you, how old was the cow mag you were using?
We
Or
bought
do
it
you
in
not even
March.
know, probably?
Yeah, it
dude,
was
we
like,
went back. It was March of 2022, so it was 2 years old. But we don't know how old it was, how far.
yeah.
But we
That's
have other
so
nutrients that
CalMag.
are the same age. I have the micro that I'm using. It was bought at the same time.
Right. Well,
And
listen, I'm
Well,
sorry. I'm sure it's different ones. I think, yeah, certain nutrients definitely don't last as long as other ones in the bottle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some would go bad quicker, obviously.
Well, it's the CalMag and the micro that go bad the quickest.
It's very, whatever it is, it happens quick on them, man.
Like at about the 2-week mark.
The 2-week mark, they always start to look crappy. They slow down, and it doesn't really matter. It seems like whatever size of pot they're in. And like I said, we've grown hundreds of seeds through that phase and watched them explode, man.
Right.
And
Yep.
we get there now, and it's like a peter out, and it's like, what the fuck
Right.
going on? And it'll have
That's
you
probably
scratching
part of
your
it.
head, you know?
Definitely. But
Hey.
I was going to say, when I was planting a lot of plants into new containers with the soil, I would say a lot of times, to have it made friends yet. The new soil, like the plant didn't make friends with the soil yet because it didn't take off. But so like when you transplant, though, there's a couple different things. Like when you transplant, they say that it encourages the roots to grow first. The roots will explore the container, and then they'll start growing the shoots again, which makes sense. But I don't know if that's reality or not. But the other thing is, what was it? Oh yeah, but with cocoa and fertigation, there is no making friends with the soil. But the plant itself, it can change the pH of the rhizosphere where the roots are. It changes it. The plant is capable of doing that. So as long as you're close in a living soil dealio, supposedly, and yeah, that's when I seem to have the happiest plants. 100% when I have fresh, good, organic soil shit.
It's the exudates, I think. Isn't that what it is? It comes out of the roots and it kind of equalizes everything out. And
yeah, like within like 3 millimeters or 4 millimeters of the roots, the pH will be drastically different than the rest of the whole soil. You know what I'm saying? Because the plant can make it happen.
It's pretty interesting shit, man.
Can I offer my opinion?
And they and they bring microbes that change it too. With, you know what I mean? So go ahead. I'm sorry.
My opinion is this: you start off with low nutrients, just like I do. You put a bunch of CalMag in, and then it works for like a week, and then it stops. The thing is that once you add more nutrients, it gets better. So one of your nutrients is lacking because logically, if you're putting in more nutrients, it's making up for the one that's missing. And you got to figure out which one that is. I think it's CalMag though.
And I'm hoping you're right, XYZ, and it's the CalMag. I want to say hi to J5 and Happy New Year, and thank you for joining us. And,
Needs more CalMag. Needs more CalMag.
More CalMag.
That's what it is, and we.
They just need fresh CalMag, not old CalMag. It's
we
like
have brand new
milk.
CalMag. We're using the brand new CalMag. Moving like now, we're using it now. We already implemented it in this grow, and it seemed like they made an immediate response, but we can't be conclusive until we try it on this next grow. But I'm very optimistical. Optimistic.
That's you guys will figure it out.
That's a word, damn it! It's fucking New Year's.
It's gonna be a magical year.
Happy New Year's, Tal. The booth crew sent me over to say Happy New Year's to you all.
Awesome. They had a great show tonight.
I was hanging over there for a little bit. Here we go.
Awesome.
I have a brewski with you.
J5, you done trimming all that weed yet?
A nice skunky
Oh, Corona sucks, dude.
Corona
skunky one.
skunker.
Dude, my
Dang
buddy.
it.
Thank you for Corona.
Dude, I don't even drink. This
I
this young lady left it here.
okay. I was gonna say.
Well,
if
it's
you
New
don't even
Year's,
drink,
so
then you could have.
I don't have kids, but I imagine it's like, you know, them leaving food on the plate. You clean it
Splurged
up.
on a good one.
But yeah.
Oh,
Good stuff.
what, you gonna
Before I
trim
forget.
again?
Oh, I'm still
Doing
trimming.
that
I actually
job.
have to trim a bunch right now. I have some help coming actually. I need to get like 5 of them done by the weekend. And I'm not very motivated anymore.
Before
Oh,
I
well,
forget,
that's New Year's.
Smack. Brandon Russ just did a talk on IG Live thing. It's on his thing about the calcium. He has calcium, but he's saying
Okay.
basically you can't overdose. You can't
No.
overdose cannabis with calcium, but with certain calcium products, what's attached to them could be
Yeah, like
a
gypsum and
negative.
stuff with that
Yeah.
sulfur and whatnot in it.
Yep. So that was, I started listening to that. I got sucked right in.
Oh
And
yeah.
calcium is vital, but so you can't. They said he's 100. The kid's 100. What he says, I believe 100. So
Oh,
if
he's
he
got
says
his shit
calcium,
together.
you can't kill your plant by giving it too much calcium. I believe it. But I don't know about the magnesium.
You need to keep
Magnesium antagonistic. But the other thing too, with that Muldish chart, where they say, magnesium blocks out calcium and all this and that they don't take into consideration, like in a living soil, there's all bacteria and crap in there, and there's all sorts of shit going on, and it's not like that. And the plant and the microbes and all that shit make it happen where everything's available to it. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
My only problem with that equation is, and I've done it. I've grown with soil in my house, and I don't like the bugs that come. That's my only. I would do it in a heartbeat if that's what it took, but I just can't deal with the bugs. Because where I'm at, if you have any soil that's rich, all the bugs just drive right towards it. I live in the desert, so
That would suck, man. Living in
yeah,
the
it's a
desert
different
ain't for
place.
everybody. And it's dry all the time and hot.
Yeah, the
Everybody-
bugs never go away, right?
Have you ever seen PM?
Yeah, but the PM you'd have to do on this, I've done PM on my grows because I got them too wet and they just make fucking fungus gnats like
Too much
motherfuckers
added moisture.
in my living room.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a different perspective. I'm growing in my living room, so I don't want no bugs. That's a non-starter.
Well, check this out though. If you have a proper balance of mycology or whatever in there, you really shouldn't have any bad invasive bugs, is my understanding. So I'm gonna have to come back and put the onus on the X. I'm gonna put the onus on the XYZ man himself and say it's the soil maker's problem, not the soil.
Well, you're not buying soil. You're just buying peat moss, enriched. I mean, unless you're making the
Yeah.
soil yourself. Like if you're composting it out in your backyard, like what you do with your plants in your backyard, yeah, that's soil. But what you buy in a bag is not soil.
That's true. You're true. That's 100% right. It's a soilless media, really. Is how I think it should be labeled. It might be labeled like that. Some of it, like Fox
that's why
Farms and shit.
That's why J5 grows such good plants. It's in his soil. He's making a soil.
I'm a dirt farmer. Thank you.
Yep. And that's fucking cool as shit. That's cool as shit.
No, yeah.
You can't
it
say
is.
dirt. That's what you say. You can't say
I'm
dirt.
joking. No, my shit's it's soil. Yeah, it's like this will be like fuck. You're 7, 8.
Yeah, you're making your own soil. You're doing it. It's not like you're buying a bag of soil. And
I used
that.
to. I used to
didn't
throw
work.
it out every year. I used to fill 72 of those 65-gallon freaking smart pots. What up, buddy?
He says he got you here. Unfortunately, he says when I picked up a package from J5, I also come down with the flu. Only puffed two of the dozen flavors, but Trimmer brought me faux soup tonight, and I feel better.
Hell yeah, buddy. Happy New Year, homie.
Yeah.
Happy New
Yeah.
Year.
Yeah, shout out, buddy Lee. Buddy
He got to sample some of that Eddie Lepp by that Whitethorn Rose. That was the one that he liked that one. He didn't care for the purple pot though. The first one he tried anyway.
What's really creepy is I used to know a grower that was named Faux Soup, and they just kind of fell off, but that was their name for.
Oh no
for
shit!
a while.
See,
Yeah,
Buddy
they're still on my Skype I was going through my Skype list of all the people and it said Faux Soup, and I'm like, well, I haven't heard from them in like 4.5 years, you know.
A lot of people like Jack said he expected me to be Asian. It's like, dude, I half expected you to be Asian.
Getting sick's the worst, man.
I wonder how many other people think that. I suppose the majority of them probably. It's funny.
Oh wow, this AK. Hey, XYZ, you got to smoke this AK a little bit of this, I think, and I really like this bud. It's not bad.
Oh yeah. I took it over to my neighbors and we smoked it all together. It was a good time.
Awesome.
Awesome.
It's nice when you can share with other folks and see how they feel. You know how if they like the taste of it and shit.
Yo.
Well,
I see you put some knowledge down in the chat. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, they were smoking like medical bud. They're like, "Oh, this is medical bud." I'm like, "Here, try this joint." And they're like, "Oh wow."
Oh, that's great. That's all I like to hear.
Yeah, they're like, "Whoa." And they keep coming up to my door. Hey, you got some more pot to sell us?
Oh, that's wild. That's great. Can you get some more of that? Just give me the phone number.
Dude. So you know that plant I had in the backyard there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I gifted some to one lady at the one place that I had to go visit. And she was like, yo, that shit was great, man. I didn't cough at all.
Nice.
And I gave it to this other kid, the one that I was telling you about that works at the hemp store with the THCA buds. And he was saying how his buddy, the last shipment came in, it was Purple Punch. And he's like, yeah, man, it sucks. And like, you can't even get rid of it or whatever. So he's like, I gave him a taste. He's like, yeah, man, that shit was better than that stuff. So yeah, when you grow your own weed, they don't.
Listen.
I don't realize how good we have it, really. I mean, we really got it good, man, when you grow your own shit.
That's why we do it.
Amen to that.
I forget that sometimes because I've been doing it for so long, and like now everybody that I like hanging out with does it on the internets. But yeah, like they don't even know. I don't know, man. It's so weird.
I'm glad that package made it and everything, Tal. Sorry I haven't been on IG much lately.
That GMO by Donnie, I've been pulling out the beans and smoking on that. That shit's all right. It's all good, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, it was dry, but that Donnie that's gonna hold its terp till it's freaking compost, till it's dirt again. So yeah, you can still at least get a little whiff of what Mama smelled like at least. And I'll be running those this winter here, testing them out and stuff. So,
dude, it feels like winter's almost over. That's why I'm definitely
New Year.
I'm putting it in, man. I'm putting them in the ground tomorrow.
Oh no shit!
I'm not gonna. I gotta not overdo it. Which
nice. Hey, what's up with this grow challenge? Is it something you sign up over at Dr. Coco's?
Yep.
It is, man, and you know what? I don't know what's going on. They're having a hard time getting the website, that part of the website, up and running. I guess the developers have been working on it. They're trying to get it going. So, it's I don't know what to say. I worried about people coming and asking me, "Hey, I couldn't get into the website. I don't know how to fix it. I'm the worst when it comes to that stuff, man." So I told them, we'll just try to promote a growth challenge, and if it gets up and running here in the next couple of days, we'll definitely let everyone know
Doc's
and try to
working
get them
on
to
it.
sign up. So I felt bad because I know he's got a lot going on and he's got a lot of stuff to juggle, and I feel like I don't know. Some people were trying to get in the other day and we couldn't sign up, and then I think some of it got fixed. So I'm not sure exactly where it stands, J5, but as soon as I find out, I'll let you know. But we're all going to start seeds nonetheless. You know, if it gets up and running the next couple of days, we'll be sure to jump over there. It's great because you can keep track of all of your entire. Hey, I smell a seed. Oh, that's not cool in the first of the year. We got to see. This is the second seed out of that whole plant, and we're down to one bud, two seeds.
You just popped her, huh? She popped it.
Yep, I smell
I
it.
hate that.
Oh, that sucks.
That's the kind of thing you got to shake off, though. You know.
Right.
It's a job hazard.
We're smoking our own homegrown, so if we get a seed in there, oops.
Centimillia is my goal, but I ain't never made a
Two
seed.
seeds in a plant, I'll take it. You know, I don't mind, but it's when you get it loaded up with 1,000 seeds.
I love those I love the S1s. If that's what it is, you know, 9 times out of 10 it is. If there's no male pollen around, they're fun to run.
Oh, it's definitely probably. Well, I shouldn't say definitely probably, but yeah, it's almost certainly that. That's how I'll word it. But you know, I can say this: we've never had a seed that we meant to make. So
yeah, that's
hey, dude, nature makes some of the best ones, dude. Look at all the elite cuts.
Yeah. Oh, they've all been accidents, man.
Yeah, never once did
Never
we
once
try.
did we try to make them.
Dude,
It was
I tell
opposite.
you what, dude. I'm pretty excited to run some Metallic gear. Excuse me. You worked with some cool shit, my man.
I gotta ask this. Did you roll that old school J5? Did you twist that backwards and then burn off the extra paper?
Smart knows what time it is.
Dude, that was hard. That's hardcore. I ain't seen no one do that since way back when I was a lowercase G.
Well, you can say you saw it in 2024.
That's
or no,
2025.
2025.
2025, damn it.
2025.
I'm in the Midwest. I'm in Wisconsin right now, so I got a
No,
little
it's 2025 over here. I'm in Arizona. Is it?
No, you ain't switched
No.
over yet.
Not yet.
No,
You got a
it's
hot
only
minute, my man.
10:30. God damn it.
You guys don't
You
time
got
change. Your time zone don't change.
No, we
I like
don't.
that.
Right. Yeah, that's
I
right.
lived in Flagstaff for a minute.
Okay.
We'll be ending the show right as they're celebrating.
We're from the future.
Yeah.
Keep on taking in the future.
We're an hour
Sorry.
in the future. Yeah. I can tell you, nothing changes, man.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
But our attitude, right?
I'm timeless.
That's right. Timeless.
Oh yeah, I can look at chat. What up, chat? Happy New Year. Ice and I, J and B, all the people I saw over at Caribou's. Happy New Year again.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy New Year to everybody.
There's
Happy New Year's, guys.
Dr. Roy.
I tell you what, I feel like I think I'm turning Japanese.
Turning Japanese. How's no doubt?
Turning Japanese, I really think.
Konnichiwa.
Hey.
My eyes.
Well, domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Yeah.
Hey, those are some good tunes to have playing in my head right now.
Jess and Beans out bar hopping. Be safe, man.
Be safe.
It's always those other people that can't handle their liquor.
Oh, I forgot.
Amateur night.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, drink that skunk.
Ooh. Get it. Hey, you got my brother drinks those Coronas with. I think he gets a fancy lime put in it or something down there.
I don't put fruit in beer.
No, he does. I told him that's fancy.
I'm fruity enough.
Helps keep the scurvy away.
Yeah. I don't want to make any self seeds.
No.
Cool.
Right on, man. It's been a fun time hanging out with you guys. I got a lot of plans for 2025. I think hopefully it'll free up some more time for us to get into maybe doing some different things with the show. We still always want to keep it open to everybody to join and keep everything the same, but maybe try to get some topics to go over during the weeks, and get people to weigh in on them. Sometimes that can be a lot of fun, even if it's just for like 1 hour. Talk about potting up, and people can come on and comment. Hey, I'm in DWC, doesn't apply. I'm in living soil. I start rating these massive pots. Other people, so you can get different takes, and then everybody can apply accordingly, or take it or leave it. And it's fun to have a topic sometimes, and it seems to give the show a direction. So, but sometimes it's hard to find time, to really think about it, lay out a little bit of a layout. It takes a little extra time, but we have some plans in our personal life with business and other things that maybe free up some time for us. So I'm very optimistic about having a great 2025 and being able to spend some time with you guys. Quality shit.
I think that's a good idea. It's always fun learning too,
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
and you have
different
you have a diverse array of people that pop on, from
Yeah. And
Yeah.
people always
go
have
to soil to everything in between.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure people would be able to show you what they do because everybody has
Yep.
a garden, so they can just don't transplant until until we do the show, or you can show us how you do
Exactly.
it.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't forget about
And,
don't forget about the 28-hour light cycle too.
Oh yeah.
Mars.
But
Yeah.
Marinus.
Spot and Crispy, I only have one thing to say. There's no right way to grow. There's only
Nope.
wrong ways.
Well, that's what I was going to say. You'll see people come on here and they won't agree. And that's fine because that's just how human nature is in life. But they do it in a respectful way. And they don't really chop each other's down or try to get overbearing about it. And I think that's good. We can disagree but prime example is you go to one person's grow and it's fantastic, and they might not believe in a certain style or a certain operating procedure, and then you go to this other person's grow and you think, well, those are beautiful plants too, and they do subscribe to that. So it's hard to say someone's right or wrong. It's all a lot of times about belief and how the medicine might taste in the end, or how much impact you're putting on the environment, et cetera, et cetera. So different strokes, different folks. We like to have all inclusive. No one likes to be left out, and people enjoy being talked to and talked with, not down to, and have a conversation with people and shit.
I agree, Snap.
The only thing that matters is we're all growing. That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Plant that seed because we want to overgrow the planet, right?
Yep. It doesn't matter how you grow, as long as you're growing.
The thing that really matters is that you all understand that I am the best grower in the whole universe.
That's right.
My way is the best way.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Oh, geez, that's backwards. This guy wins.
Yeah.
Tao's so good at growing, you need a hygrometer.
I don't even know what I'm doing, man. Who's kidding who? I'm just going.
Gorilla grow, man. Gorilla grow for the win.
I gotta say, J5, you probably win for the most plants or most weight or whatever. Any of those most different strains.
Oh,
They win for best memory.
Oh no, Dr. Libby alone pulled some weight this year, for sure.
Did he?
I think the doctor wins. We'll give it to the doc because he's my dude.
You letting us see your grow in 2024 was amazing, and I just want to thank you because
I've never seen anything like that.
2024 a lot better.
Seriously, I've never seen anything like that. Somebody putting that many plants out, taking care of them by themselves, and all that plastic, and just like the storm come through, watching them go from veg into flower and change. different strains, and you had some issues with some bugs. You had issues with some septoria.
Neighbor. They ended up being pretty cool, by the way. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well,
But everything ended up pretty good, right? You got the harvest you probably suspected, if not more, correct?
Yeah, I think that septoria hit me a little bit, but I got everything. I didn't lose any plants or any substantial weight. It was actually a really nice season. It was a beautiful year. I don't know about that septoria, like stripping plants early when they're still in veg. Some of them, like I don't think I got the full expression out of some of the stuff out there.
We got
but other than that, yeah, good smoke. Yeah. Few people have gotten to try it. I should probably get you guys out a little dirty bale.
Yeah. We got to watch that leave his house for 2 months, man, and continue to grow his plants out.
Amazing.
Yeah,
it's wild, dude. That's freaking wild.
And so that just shows you the difference. And then you got like Ice and I and Cheddar Bob and some other people.
Yeah, those two, they have the best looking gardens freaking on the planet. A lot of the time.
Of worm gardens, with cover crop and shit. So it's like the two different worlds.
Yeah,
and that's what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Like hashtag goals on the inside grows with those two dudes.
Hey, we had that one guy on here too. He did aquaponics. That was wild.
Yeah, that's very cool.
That's totally extreme. I can't even imagine that. That's like 10 times more than what I'm trying to do.
I can't keep the fish alive, let alone the plants too.
Bro, that potent ponics that Steve, he showed us an autoflower plant that the dude grew in aquaponics, the system. The thing was,
with the
he said 3 pounds they got off of the plant. Dude, it was fucking huge. Chunks. It's huge, man. It was really insane.
How long did they veg it for, though? How long?
No, it was an autoflower plant.
An autoflower? Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, those things crazy, man. I remember I did an autoflower challenge where I wanted to grow one big tall one next to the one bushy one. I think I hit it. I loved it. It was a good time. But they're both autoflowers.
And he was growing his plants that way.
I remember.
Basement.
My biggest auto was that.
Yeah.
My biggest auto was aquaponics. It was in a fishbowl using freaking marbles as the medium.
Really? Oh, fuck.
I had to cover the fish. I covered the fishbowl with a black stocking cap, and I just like took the cap off like when I took pictures of it and shit. It was for a grow challenge, but I stunted the plant out for like 2.5 weeks underneath a freaking desk lamp at a desk in the middle of winter where it's like 60 degrees. And finally I said, screw it, I gotta like get it warm. So I threw it on the edge of the grow room, and the things still like bounced back and yielded like damn near 3 ounces. growing out of a little 1 gallon fish bowl.
The bolt is the bolt, like you got on your shirt. Humboldt.
Oh yeah, this is an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah.
Okay, Jason's growing a whole rack of Humboldts right now. He just finished a Humboldt run, right, Jason?
Oh, this is Humboldt, you son. This is up on the hill.
Yep, I just finished 5 strains from Humboldt. I got one more I'm popping too. It was a freebie actually. It was a gelato biscotti. That's what I'm popping from Humboldt. They send you freebies when you buy some.
So hold on, that shirt isn't for the seed company.
No, this is an old freaking like a Humboldt, like bought at the gas
Humboldt
station.
Shirt, yeah,
bought at the gas station in Humboldt. but 12 years ago.
It makes me think of the seed company, but that's actually you bought that in the town because
county.
I see what you're saying.
Whatever the.
I ain't seen one of those in forever. I've seen that shirt before, but it's like 12 years ago, man. Yep.
That's all it is, just Humboldt on an old champion hoodie.
Did you grow that? Did you grow in Humboldt, J5?
Nope, just I was at the little tippy tip of the triangle. I was like 3 minutes from the Cali border in Southern Oregon, a tiny little town called O'Brien.
That's cool, man. I've never been out there. I don't know exactly where that's at. Just generally. You know?
I went up there once. I went through Carverville and up to Humboldt, and yeah, that's the place where I was saying, dude. We were driving through there, and bro, it just reeked like marijuana. It reeked like plants. I was like, dude.
I heard all the stories, and that's cool.
Nice. The chick was driving. I'm like, hold on, man. I just want to look over this fence once. Dude, I couldn't find it, but man, it just reeked like weed growing everywhere. It was crazy.
I could actually pull it up on Google Maps. I used to be able to anyway. I should do that sometimes. Yeah, I grew in like 200-gallon smart pots there. I had built a cage, built like a solid wall plywood, like, what was it? Stacked them on top of each other and went around the entire freaking little the grow area. And we used a freaking a backstop to a little league field for the front.
Oh yes, the good old days.
But cool, yeah, you can see the pots and shit from the freaking Google Maps. It's pretty funny.
I always think of big plants when I think of Humboldt. Remember, you guys always see those big people, someone standing beside their plants, and they get those huge 10, 12 foot. Yeah, shit like that. That's what I always think of. But I did see a show about people growing, and you know how the shows are and how they highlight some fucked up shit. But they did go around to some of the different grow places, and boy, some of the buds they were showing looked like dank, and there was a lot of them. And then they showed like the cops there and helicopters and shit, man, flying over and seizing people's guns at their houses and all kind of shit. It was nuts, man. I was like, whoa. But the grow area, just speaking strictly on the actual grow area and their climate and shit, I see that they call that the Emerald Triangle for a reason, because those plants were freaking outrageous.
It's the perfect temperature. It's perfect temperature and humidity. They love it. They like it a little wet. They like it a little warm.
It was just, the plants weren't that huge. They weren't like them massive monsters. They fit underneath hoop houses and shit. But just the way they had them trained and the size of them and shit, it was beautiful. And they were funding their lifestyle growing that and selling it, and they weren't making bones about it. And it was like, that's a product I wouldn't mind buying from those people, Man,
yeah, when I moved back to the Midwest, what was it, around 2013 or something like that? Like, nobody was doing that outside. And I was like, dude, I wasn't even sure I could grow dope in Michigan or Wisconsin. Like, I seriously was like questioning it at the time. Like, I don't know if this is gonna work there. After like growing like 7-pound, 8-pound, 9-pound Blue Dream plants and shit, it's like I'm gonna go back there and I don't even know if it'll work. It was like a big gamble, and I wasn't like online, so I didn't know of like anybody here or anything. Pretty wild. What times? Yeah. Surprise, surprise. It works, people.
That's cool. You got a lot of experience, man. That's a lot of outdoor experience. No, there's no substitute for that. Right. When we go outside, I'll have to walk you around on Skype. Or on the phone there and try to get your opinion on all of our stuff.
Yeah.
I only have one question. J5.
What up?
What's your favorite plant that you grew this year?
Ooh.
Oh, by far those like ranch testers. Yeah. That OG, that early finishing OG. I think I actually chopped it on this show. Maybe. Yeah, I did. That Eddie Lepp by the black or white thorn rose bag seed or S1 from the ranch, which I think there's a bunch available on Daga probably, but I don't know if that exact one is on there though. Actually, I think it is, and yeah, I highly recommend it. You can hunt through it. Like I said, 50% of the ones I grew were finishing in September, which is pretty awesome.
So you're hunting the seeds you're growing. Well, yeah, you had a whole bunch of plants. Yeah.
No, those were all one and done. I didn't keep any cuts this year.
Oh yeah.
No, made seeds
And,
instead.
The OG you said, right?
Eddie Lepp. Yep. Actually, Buddy
Whatever
tried
happened with
some of
that donuts triploid you had? You
I've
said it seeded out on you, didn't you?
Well, that and the very last. That's funny. So, like, one of my first plants I took down was that OG Eddie Lepp Whitethorn Rose, and then that was going to be the last plant I take down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, it could. It was like it wanted to go another week, right? So I'm like, oh, I'll stretch it and I'll chop it on Uncle Rick's show. Well, I didn't make it down there for like 4 weeks. By then the plastic, like, it had gotten like hot again, so it was probably like about $1.20 in there with no freaking water. And then like a week after that, like, it snowed again and winds came and ripped the plastic off and everything. It's still standing though as I sit here, so that'll be funny. I'll have to show you guys that next year. So yeah, one got sacrificed back to the soil.
I'm sure it happens with the numbers game that he has, you know.
Well, I left it there till like December.
Yeah.
It was my own fault. I should have taken it, like that day, but it's like, I'll stretch it and I'll come back and get it. Wow, life happens, and it's like, is it worth the freaking 5-hour drive, 10-hour round trip thing for one plant?
Right. Yeah. We're down to the last 4 minutes, gang. We made it through the new year.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised I stayed up this long.
I was going to say,
too.
It's been a while.
I ate a cookie. I ate a half a cookie from Seed Person, and Smott's got me all smoked out. I'm ready to.
Yeah, man, I'm feeling pretty damn groovy.
Me too.
It's been a fun time ringing in the new year with our friends, and we do hang out with you guys more than most anybody else, and that's the truth. So I couldn't think of a better way to come on and ring in the new year. Thanks everybody who stopped by, everybody who stayed in the chat, and who interjected good conversation throughout the night and throughout the year. And we look forward to another successful year of collaboration, as we talked about earlier. And onward and upward. And with that being said, we go around the horn here and say our goodbyes and tell everybody where they can find you at. And I know a couple people will be ringing in the new year in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, they're really close to the new year.
You want to start off, J5?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yo, you guys are the best. Thank you for having me. Best chat, best panel, and the best host.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Up next, how about the American one?
Sure. Smart and Crispy, always thanks for being awesome hosts. Shout out to everyone here, everyone in chat. Happy New Year. Let's make 2025 better than 2024. And maybe not as good as 2026, but we'll get to that when we get there. And,
that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Awesome.
Awesome, man. And plant the seeds, dude. All right. Peace.
Yes.
Right on. Up next, XYZ, man.
Hey, we're growing in 2025. Yes. And hey, I don't really have much to say about it, but hopefully this new year is better than last year.
That's right.
Yes, it will be.
It was a long December, man. Last but not least, our buddy OK Jace.
Yeah, it's been really fun hanging out with you guys for the whole year now. I got another one coming up. New year, new start, fresh start. Let's make this one good. And grower love. We'll see you guys next time. And I'm assuming we're not having a show. Well, I guess it's today. So Sunday.
No. We'll see you Sunday.
We'll see you Sunday. Yes. Happy New Year, everybody. It was a pleasure and an honor to ring it in and hang out with all of you beautiful, fine folks.
Grower
love.